You can see that I have wrinkles and sparse brows and outgrown hair and texture. And that's okay, because everybody does. We're gonna fix it. And always forget to wet the beauty blender. So I have this little bottle of water for that and a couple other things. Just get it damp, give it a minute. I know some people spray it with primer type spray or setting spray or different things. If it works for you, do it. I'm going to do my brows since I have none, and then I'll be back. If you want to see how I do them, let me know and I can do it. Okay, brows are on. The e.l.f. Poreless Putty. I just put it mostly in my T-zone where my pores are gigantic. Not too much, otherwise I'll be having pilling going on, and that really pisses me off. Trust the process. Yep, that's what we're doing. Foundation. Wet my beauty blender, of course. Just a little, give it a minute. So this is the Real Technique beauty sponge. Born This Way foundation in the shade Nude. Sounds like a good time. I'm going to put it onto my beauty blender and start there. So I was wondering if there's anybody else that has debated starting YouTube, and if you've tried, or if you're not able to, or what stops you. I'll try to help. Either way, just do it. It's all you have to do. It's not going to be a perfect time. There's always an excuse. Believe me, I've been pondering around this since 500 BC myself. Could have been 4 years in now. Nope. Too scared. I always liked beauty stuff, but I wasn't in like Instagram or YouTube or watching anybody or anything. Maybe I can find a picture or two of how I used to do my makeup. I don't know if I want you to see that, but why not? It's fun. See people grow, help each other grow, laugh. Okay, so brows, and first step of the base is on. Looks decent anyways. The damn brows of mine be the death of me. So what next? Oh, concealer. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Beige. So I just do a little here, there, here, and blend this out good so it doesn't end up being cakey. Under eye baggage going on. Just keep on blending it for a while. I usually just look up and push it in. Depending on what concealer you're using, just dry down kind of fast. Nice and wet. Can use this, set my eyes a little bit till we get to eyeshadow. I'm going to use the Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. I just opened it, and I just put some in the cap. I also set my brows since they're a pain in my butt. And I just let it sit on there. Sometimes it helps if they're a little bit too dark too. It's just little thing that I've learned along the way. Okay, red lipstick on the lid. I'm going to use this Kylie Jenner one. I've never been quite brave enough to really rock a bold red lip because I don't have the biggest lips. Yep, this is just the Luxie 246 brush I got in like BoxyCharm, I think. So put it on your lid. Need some more. There we go. So I need to put it out here more and a little higher and blend. Padding, stamping type motions with the brush. I already kind of screwed it up, but kind of the point of doing it. Set that brush aside, get a clean one, and blend the edges a little. Maybe. Let's try this. Just want to soften up the outside of the shape, and of course get rid of those areas that I screwed up below my eye. Move over a little bit. So I have some other techniques to show you as I go here. So I feel like I went too high on the first inner part of my lid, but we'll see. What does she say next? So we definitely aren't going for perfection. We will get there though. Don't you worry. The most use this lipstick has gotten. Okay. Just gonna go ahead with my other eye. Here. Maybe not go as high on the inside. Up and out. Yeah, that's better, I think. You know, it's just not as easy to do it on a camera, but practice makes perfect, I suppose, like any other thing. Darn it, how do I keep getting it below my eye? So, yeah, I always have to remind myself to hold the brush further towards the end. So I posted on my story that I had some things that I was doing, well, and I made a DIY YouTube video on this. I made light up Chanel logo and some rose boxes and like that lit up little box back there is going to be like a number 5 Chanel perfume, some Valentine's Day like candy arrangements and different things, these little shelves, and then I'm adding things constantly, and eventually it will be like an Etsy shop or my merchandise or something is what I'm heading to. A trick that you can use to get a crisp, clean line over here, besides from, you know, just holding something up there, putting tape on, is using powder. So the same powder that I used earlier, and then there we go. Just stamp. Stamping like motions, but that one isn't very straight. Okay, and then she says she uses creamsicle, which is right here. I'm using a Luxie brush again. And blend it out up here. Sunset vibes. Look at that. This side, same thing. Sure, we all know the sisters, not twins, distant relatives. Look at that. Okay, and then it's another Luxie brush in the color Jax right here. It's a matte burgundy red. Wow! Okay, so with this burgundy red here, I'm just placing it on there and then I'm going to blend it. For so long I went in right away with too big of brushes and struggled, and plus I held them way up here, and it's all just learning. So I'm just gonna kind of blend that out a little bit. Kind of not. Heading in the right direction. Okay, so right above the Jax, right, yeah, is Hunts. So we're gonna use that to blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. I feel like it's looking good, but it's not looking like theirs. Okay, so mine is a little bit more blown out is the difference, and I need to touch up with some powder right there. Does anybody else get powder all over their damn selves? Eyes water, anything? Just me? Lord, I hate that. But we're not striving for perfection here. You wouldn't believe how many times I recorded me doing things and was my own worst critic. Like, I don't like my voice. I don't like how my background is. Any excuse in history. Not in 2021. Because 2021 is going to be different. She goes in with Kylie Concealer and slightly cuts the crease. Okay, so cutting the crease a little bit. There's a couple different ways that I do it. It depends on what type of a look I'm trying to achieve. So if I'm doing something really colorful and creative, I will remove the area that I'm going to cut either with makeup remover, like micellar water on a Q-tip, or Vaseline. Vaseline works amazing. I'm not going to do that for the sake of the video, but I will in the future to show you. Colorful looks, I use obviously a P. Louise base, but I'm going to use concealer like they do on the video. So, very little cut crease. If you want to see me do those, I will in a future video. Just taking a little bit of my same e.l.f. concealer on a small brush. A little bit to start because you can always add more. So, let's see. Just the beginning. Now, if you actually take off the makeup underneath, it makes it a lot more vibrant because you're not covering up. Same Z's on this side. I took a little bit more because I had to go in a couple times on the other side. I also cut it a little bit larger. Ah, damn it. Looks okay, right? No? In the gold Shade Queen right here. Okay. And then spray it with some Fix Plus. Let's see. Rock and roll. Okay. Queen. Ah, I can't do backwards. Not yet, anyway. Same on this side. What did y'all do this weekend? Staying safe, healthy, all that. I hope. Drinking your water, practicing your skills. So then she goes in with a loose glitter, and you have to use a glitter glue or it'll be all over your face in like 5 minutes. I've done it before. My whole face is full of glitter everywhere but my eyes. I'm not gonna do that part because I don't have that glitter. And I think that I've got enough on. I'm just gonna kind of blend it out a little. Just make the edges softer. You know, no harsh lines. More cohesive. So besides the glitter part, next is green. Right here, middle of the palette. For the lower lash line, it is Enchanted. Whoa. Oh my. Now it looks like shit. We'll fix it. I can't trump them, they're pros. So I'm gonna need to blend the bottom out. I put too much on, which I'm notorious for, so let's blend it out. So, I guess that's going to be it. Okay, I'm gonna put the lashes and the rest of my face on, and I'll be back with my completed look. Scared.